Good morning, everybody. We are on we call it a hybrid down-only job. I don't know what else to really call it, but we're basically hauling off chips. It was gonna be left on site. We're just gonna dump into a pile, but we're gonna dump into a pile. But the pond over here, show them Cody real quick. That pond is flooded out like that. Last time we were here, when I quoted the job, that water level was about 2 foot lower. So now everything, like that whole field is flooded. So we can't really move stuff over there, at least not right now. Just about, other than this magnolia tree right here. Basically from just left of that Mini X this way, everything's coming out. It's a ton of little popcorn trees and live oaks and water oaks, and it's just stuff that's in the way. A lot of those trees are already split. They're not healthy anyway. We got this pecan that's leaning into the power lines, and this is 3-phase power that really supplies like the whole block. So with storms coming, he's really wanting to protect the power lines. Kind of got an ideal setup. We're gonna have to move the machines a couple of different times, but trim everything back on that side of the shop, just get it kind of line clearing type of deal. Nothing really super interesting other than like that ugly, hideous water oak. It looks like it got hemorrhoids. Anyway, hate to be that tree. Yeah, we're gonna get to it. Let me go ahead and walk you through real quick a couple of things that I've added on to since we got the machine. When I ordered this machine, it came with forestry protection package. It was back ordered, so we had to wait on it to come in. So we finally got that installed. You got these boom wipers right here, 3 sets of boom wipers. You got this protective cover for your electrical connections. And then you've got this door right here. You just pull this quick knob, pull it off. This acts as all your QD mounts for your quick connect hydraulic couplings. Right here on the wood cracker, this little guy is kind of busted. I stole that idea from Breon Rounds. It works pretty good, except I didn't weld the protector plate in front of the camera, and the camera did get yeeted off of the grapple one time. So I got to get a new camera, protect it a little better, but overall, been pretty good. Oh, also, the camera is repositioned. It was up a little bit higher. It's positioned lower now, and it's got a more protective housing. When you're coming in, your angle of approach, it was up here, so your limbs would hit it, and I actually bent the old housing. So now it makes it more streamlined. It's lower, protects all this shroud right there. That wasn't part of the original package. So we've got this protector, all these round like knee plates, I guess you'd call them. They're protecting all the hard hydraulic lines. We actually snapped a hydraulic fitting here before because it's stupid. It hung out way out that way. And you had a limb come over. It was just dumb. So part of the forestry kit relocated this, tucked it all up under, and your case drain used to be right here, but it got moved to the other side where it's protected. It's a little bit more streamlined, but I'm about to get this thing in a position. We're going to chip with the old chipper seal because my other one is not yet ready. That was lovely. We're going to chip, dump. The dump site's like 5 minutes down the road, so it's perfect. Let's see, time check. It's 9:13. Kind of a slower start this morning, but if we can at least get all the wood down and get this done today, it shouldn't be too bad. And if I can, I might have to take my shoes off to count up all the trees that we're doing, but let's get to it and start cutting. So today's been a slow start because we left. We normally bring the bucket truck, but we didn't on this job because we don't really need it. So the saws were left on the bucket truck. They weren't transferred over to any of the other ones that are coming. Also, turns out the pads for the outriggers for the Manitou are on the low boy, which is not here. It's probably gonna be a little closer to 10 before we start. We'll still get it done, guys, right? I tell you what, while he's running that, I'm gonna go ahead and get in a position over there. We can probably drop this, drop the loader right here, just kind of pull it off to the side, back the trailer up out of the way, and then it can just be around here. And I'm gonna go ahead and just set up on the concrete pad because don't need outriggers for that. All right, I might have to drop this for right now. All right, I'm gonna drop it right here. Hello, this is Sam, Freedom Wood Company.
You ugly.
Yes, sir. Quack. Watch out. James, watch out. "12-inch one is a diesel, right? And it's got more horsepower than my gasser. But it seems like my gasser eats them faster than Moses' 12-inch one did. You know what I mean? So even though mine's less horsepower, it seems to work faster. But I don't know. I know at 230 horsepower versus 160, that's a freaking difference. I don't care how you spin it. Nah, I mean, this thing's gonna have to be cut anyway, so I will need stump cuts on those. All right, once you make that cut, I'm gonna set it down on the ground and then cut the other one. I'll grab them both together.
Hell yeah. Nicely done.
where you is. Oh, you're way over there. Never mind. No, and I was gonna get to Eli. Can you grab some of these twigs off of this pile of logs so I'm not? Alright, I'm wondering if I might be better off scooting a little bit forward. Might need to move this gate some. That should be good. So I had a dude call me. Oh shit. I had a dude call me from Tennessee who bought a Manitou. And he was like, dude, I think I told James about this, but he's like, dude, how do you do it? How are you such a smooth operator on that machine, man? Because you make it look good, man. Like, do I got room to drop it, or do I need to rotate it? No, what the f? But anyway, he was like, dude, how long did it take you to get good? Because, man, you're good. I felt flattered and confused because I was like, huh, that's pretty good. Dude, there's guys that, one dude texted me, he's like, where do you get your bars from? I referred, like, where I get bars from, referred 4 people to them. I said, hey, just call Stalls and ask them to order what Freedom Wood Company's ordering. One guy messaged back, he's like, dude, Oregon is junk. I'm glad I only bought 1 bar from them. And I was like, it's not the same as the other one, but it's softer. It's actually more forgiving, we found. He goes, I'm glad I only ordered 1. That thing's a piece of shit. And I was like, oh. I've gotten compliments from like different folk, 3 or 4 different guys on like, hey, that's good operating. Even Chris, that day when we rented the, when Finches were using it, remember that? Chris was like, from Eddie's Tree Service, Chris was like, hey, that's a good operator. I was like, well, thanks. I don't feel like it yet, but I guess better than most, maybe. We're 190 hours on it.
bring me my already opened water? It's on top of my bag. Thank you, sir.
Woohoo!
Yours. It's going.
All right, do a stump cut on this. Like this, like so. You rolling? So were you rolling? Hell yeah.
Yeah, that one don't want to go. That one's thicker. See you. Broken, you're good. It's yours. Oh yeah.
We again are facing our bottleneck. That chipper, not only is it smaller to where we can't feed it properly, you know, without having to dissect it all, but it's also, for some reason, having issues staying running good once it gets hot, like real hot. So we're fighting that now. We didn't even get a full chip truck out of it, and it started to, actually, matter of fact, it just died. So we still got 1, 2, 3, about 6 more trees maybe that we're gonna get to today. We're not gonna be able to get to majority of those because of how wet everything is. So right now we just gotta figure out if we can maybe give that chipper a 5-hour energy shot and get it up and going and get it for at least 5 more hours.
There's a turtle.
Hello.
What are you looking at?
Yeah, Eli's like, I gotta go. I'm sorry to leave you. He ain't sorry. Look at him, he's pulling away like a freaking happy guy. He's gone. And we're dealing with the chipper. So, I mean, I can get the rest of these trees down in probably an hour. But we don't have the proper equipment.
We don't have the capacities for this.
We're probably gonna try to do for today, get all this on the ground, processed out, somehow kind of let the chipper cool off, get that fed out, clean everything up, come back when all this is dry. There's only so much we can do right now. We've already got a pile of logs right there, and they gotta make it across the field. It's like no man's land right there. Barbed wire and mortars going on. Anyway, so we gotta get that over into that ditch. In reality, we can get, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 trees here with where I'm set up we can get. And then we got maybe 4 more trees right here around the pond. But can't really do anything with them for 2 reasons. One, because we could even, and he said we can just pile the brush up over there, but we can't because everything's wet. So I'm gonna talk to him and see if we can just pile everything up and then we'll leave. And then maybe next time we come back, I can use the machine to pluck everything out and feed the other chipper. Not all jobs can go super smooth. And we love it when they do, but a lot of times you end up running into hiccups, and that's the growing pains. They used to, we could process what we could cut at the same speed. Well, now I can pile this up in brush in about 4 minutes, and the L12XP just ain't keeping up.